Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Here where we make tech stuff less scary and more fun. So today we'll be diving into the world of ethical hacking by installing Kali Linux on a virtual machine. Don't worry, we are not like hacking the Pentagon or NASA or something. So let's get started. First things first, we need a virtual machine. So you can think of a virtual machine like a house for Kali Linux to live in. So for the virtual machine, we'll be using Virtualbox because it's free, easy to use, and doesn't judge you for forgetting your password, your own password, or something. So if you're on Windows, don't panic. It's not a virus. I promise. We're just gonna install virtual machines software, as I told you, that will help us. The Virtualbox that will help us install our Kali Linux. So we're gonna head to virtualbox.org. That's where we're gonna get to the website for the Virtualbox machine. So go to virtualbox.org. So we're on the Virtualbox website, and you see, yes, pretty much what the website looks like. So we're gonna go on download. So on download, you have your different platform. We're using Windows. I am using Windows. I don't know. It should be same on Mac and the other distribution. We're working with Windows today. So we're gonna go for Windows, and pretty much as you click the download. Oh, I clicked twice. Sorry, my bad. So your download gonna run. It's not like a heavy kind of file. So next up, we're gonna be downloading Kali itself, the iOS file for Kali. So you get kali.org. Just put it pretty much like this, and now you're in Kali. This is what the web page look like. Make sure you got it same as this, and now so when on the page you click on download, and you get this in this web page. You hit installer images, and you get like the installer. You have the installer for the offline, the full complete installer. You see it's about 4 gigs, and you have the net installer, and this, the packages are being downloaded during installation as it's written here. So you're gonna grab this one, and you got your download loading. So now download folders, you got like the virtual machine over here. So we're gonna double click that for installation. I already got virtual machine installed, so you're just gonna follow the steps with me, and you'll be going to install. So you're just gonna like go to next, you accept the license agreement, you hit the next button, you hit next. I already got virtual machine installed, as you can see here. So for you guys, you're just gonna click yes and get done with the installation. Pretty easy. So after installing, you have to launch the Virtualbox. Here it is. So this is what it's supposed to look like. You have all the interface. You have the new this to create a new virtual machine. You have, if in case you had an older virtual machine, just want to add, you hit here. But since we're getting a new virtual machine, in this video, we're going to click the new. So now we got to name our virtual machine. So you can choose any name. It's not like you're naming a baby or something. I'm gonna choose virtual one. That's for me. So you can choose anything for you, and we need it to be Kali. So we need the Linux version, and precisely the Debian version, 64 bits. So you make sure you got 64 bits over here, and you hit next. So next we need to allocate memory for our virtual machine. So for the memory, I will recommend 2 GB, but if you're feeling generous, you can go for more because it's Kali Linux, and it deserves more. So here we got 2 gig RAM by default and 1 CPU. So if you're thinking of running big programs like Python or anything, you go for a little bit more. If you have to include other programs, but 2 gig is good. So we hit next. Now for the virtual disks, we're going to create a virtual hard disk. This is for the memory. This is for the storage. I think 20 gig will be enough, so it doesn't hog all your space at once. So after this, get the 20 gig and hit next. So this is what it's supposed to look like. You got the Debian, the RAM, and the storage, 20 gig. So we hit finish. Now, as you can see, we got our virtual one close to my virtual, to my Kali Linux. Here is what we just created. So after installation and setting up the virtual machine, we're gonna power it up in order to boot up the Kali Linux. So now we have it powering. So as you can see over here, your virtual machine is requesting for the operating system. That's the one we just downloaded, the ISO file for the Kali Linux. So boot, yeah, go to order. You can see here, this is the Kali Linux installer we just got. So we're gonna double click that, and to show it, it's like, it's like for it to know where the operating system is. It's like knowing where your coffee, your coffee is stored. Just go grab it. Yeah. So mount it and we boot. So this is gonna boot. This now we're gonna boot up the system, and that's what it look like. So we're gonna use it. You get this prompt, and we're gonna use the graphical install, because we are not savages, and we're gonna follow it along with the languages and everything. You could use your keyboard to navigate. Hit enter for graphical install. So I will choose English, which you may choose the language you're comfortable with, and click continue. You choose your country, your location, and hit continue. Choose the keyboard you're comfortable with, and you hit continue. So yeah, you're gonna have your hostname. You could choose any hostname you want for your network. I will just let it on VBox1. I will just do VBox1, and you hit next here for the domain name. And now you got the user account. So yeah, you could choose any name you want for your user account. I will choose user1. And now you have to choose your password. So remember, you need the password you can remember, but don't use password 123 because hackers love that one. So yeah, so we're gonna choose VM1 password. Same here, VM1 password. Don't forget, you choose the password you're comfortable with, and you can click to verify your password to make sure I'm not making a mistake. And you hit continue. Now you choose your time configuration. Here you just hit continue. Same, continue. Continue. So you can see everything about your partition disks here, and hit just continue. Once you reach in partition disks, you have to click yes, and you hit continue. Now you got the installation of your base system. Gonna wait a couple of minutes pending. This may take a while, so just need to be patient. I'll probably fast forward so that the video won't be that long. But all is the same thing. Once you reach here, you get this dialog box. You just hit continue. So this will take a while. It's definitely taking a while. So as you can see, we're done over here, and now we're installing the grub bootloader. So you're gonna let it continue. It's gonna take a while, but we have survived the worst, So we're just gonna let it install, and over here you're gonna accept, yes, continue. You select this down, you hit continue, and it continues the installation. Now, after installation complete, you can reboot and load up your Kali Linux. Congratulations. So you hit continue and go for the reboot. Congratulations, now you have successfully installed Kali Linux and you are now officially cooler than 99% of people. So you can go ahead and flex it later. There you go. So now here, this is where we got to the password point. So now you're gonna enter your password. So ours was your username and password. So you got VBox1 and you got your password. That was VM for me. VM1 password. Oh shit. Yeah, I got it. VM1 password. Sorry for that. So don't forget, guys, you always put the password you will remember. Yeah, I just did the password share, and that's our Kali Linux load up. So yeah, as you can see, we have everything. We have the home. You can click, and you got your files and everything. And you can clearly see everything running over here. You have your command line. Loading up, everything is good. Yeah. Yeah, you have everything good over here. So you can go to full screen. So that's it for Kali Linux. Thanks guys for watching the video, and don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm gonna be hitting more and more videos on techie stuff, so don't miss out.